Hello folks, John Rasmus here from the HK shooting team, here to talk to you a little bit today about the HK P30 LEM or LEM variant. The LEM or law enforcement modification is simply a trigger variant that's offered by HK in all of the HK handgun line. So let's talk a little bit about what the LEM offers you. You're probably all familiar with a traditional double action handgun, which operates as you press the trigger, the hammer comes back compressing the mainspring back here. Well, a LEM or LEM works a little bit differently. When you cycle the slide, when you initially insert a magazine cycle the slide, it actually precocks the hammer in here, the hammer spring, compresses it and precocks it. When you draw the handgun and begin to shoot it, as you press the trigger, the hammer comes back as you normally would expect it on a traditional double action. The gun fires, the slide cycles, but as you let off the trigger to shoot again, the hammer slowly comes forward a little bit and then is immediately ready to fire again, giving you a short and light single action feeling pull. The slide cycles again and continues to do that until you're done. As soon as you let go of the handgun or reholster it or set it down, it automatically resets to its fully forward position. And then as soon as you come back on the trigger again, you get a long but very light double action style take up, but a single action kind of a break. And the gun cycles again and you go back through that same process again. So any of the HK handguns that's offered with the LEM variant is perfect for self-defense shooting, it's perfect for recreation shooting and target shooting. We use this handgun extensively for USPSA and multi-gun, 3-gun. And it's perfect for any role that you want to put it in. So head on down to your local shooting facility and try out a P30 or any one of the HK pistols that has a LEM variant in it and give it a shot and see what you think. For all the folks at HK, thank you very much. Hello everyone, I'm John Rasmussen from the HK shooting team, here to talk to you today about the HK P2000. The P2000 line of handguns is a polymer frame recoil operated handgun chambered in both 40 Smith & Wesson and 9mm. It's offered in a number of different models and variants. Different models of the P2000 include the full-size P2000 and the subcompact P2000SK. Different trigger variants of the P2000 and the 2000SK include the LEM or LEM trigger variant, as well as the traditional double-action variant. All operating controls on the P2000 and the P2000SK are fully ambidextrous. The P2000 is a choice of a number of federal law enforcement agencies here in the United States, as well as agencies around the world. The P2000SK is the smallest handgun that HK produces and is ideally suited for concealed carry use. So head on down to your local sporting goods store and check out any one of the P2000 models. On behalf of HK, thank you for your time, and we'll see you on the range. Hello everyone, John Rasmussen here from the HK shooting team. I'm here to talk to you today about the P30 line of handguns. The P30 line of handguns from HK is a polymer framed, recoil operated handgun available in both 9mm and 40 Smith & Wesson. It's offered in a number of different variants and different sizes. So let's talk about those different variants and sizes. The first thing you notice is that there's a P30 and a P30L. The L simply stands for long slide. It incorporates a barrel and a slide that's roughly ½ inch longer than the standard P30 model. The different variants offered with the P30 line of handguns include different trigger options. So let's talk about what those are. You'll initially see a P30L or P30 offered in a variant 1 or a variant 3. What the variant means is the trigger option that's installed in the handgun. The standard P30 is offered in both a traditional double action and a LEM or LEM version. The traditional double action is known as the variant 3. The LEM is known as the variant 1. You'll see in the moniker that there'll be a P30, P30L, and either it be an S or not an S. The S designates whether or not the handgun has a safety on it. As you notice on the table here, I have 3 different handguns. We've got a V3 over here with a safety, a V3 without a safety, and a LEM version without a safety. So this would be a variant 3, this would also be a variant 3, and that would be a variant 1. All right, so looking at one of these standard safety model V3s, you notice that the traditional double action models all incorporate a decocking lever on the back of the pistol. The variant 1 or the LEM models will not have a decocker. All of the P30 line of handguns incorporates removable back straps and side panels. Included with the handgun are small, medium, and large panels for both the side and the back straps that are changeable by the user to better fit your hand. All of the P30 handguns incorporate fully ambidextrous controls. Test samples of this gun have gotten over 90,000 rounds without major parts breakage or replacement. The P30 is the handgun of choice for the HK shooting team, where we use it for IDPA, USPSA, Steel Challenge, and 3-gun. It's also the choice worldwide for law enforcement officers, military members, and civilian recreational shooters. So head on down to your local sporting goods store, check out the P30 line of handguns. On behalf of HK, thank you for your time, and we'll see you. Hello everyone, I'm John Rasmussen from the HK shooting team, here to talk to you about the HK USP line of handguns. The USP is a polymer frame recoil operated handgun chambered in 9mm, 40 Smith & Wesson, and 45 ACP. Different models of the USP include the compact, the full size, and due to competitive shooters' demand, the USP Expert or long slide model is now once again available in limited numbers. There's also a tactical version with an extended threaded barrel capable of suppressor use. Different trigger variants of the USP include the LEM or LEM version, as well as the traditional double action variant. An ambidextrous thumb safety is offered on both variants. All USP handguns incorporate an ambidextrous magazine release for both left and right-handed shooters. The USP is a highly reliable firearm, ideally suited for concealed carry use, recreational shooting, as well as law enforcement and military applications. So head on down to your local sporting goods store and check out any one of the USP variants. And on behalf of HK, thank you for your time, and we'll see you on the range. Hello everyone, I'm John Rasmussen from the HK shooting team, here to talk today about the HK45. The HK45 is a polymer frame recoil operated handgun chambered in 45 ACP, offered in a number of different variants and models. Different models of the HK45 include the full-size HK45 and the compact HK45C. A tactical version of both the compact and the full-size model are offered, giving the shooter an extended threaded barrel capable of suppressor use. The tactical models are also offered in the black, tan, and OD green frames. Different trigger variants of the HK45 and 45C include the LEM or LEM variant, as well as the traditional double action model, allowing the shooter to carry the handgun either with a hammer forward in traditional double action mode or cocked and locked with the optional thumb safety. Like the P30 series of handguns, the HK45 incorporates a removable backstrap of various sizes, allowing the shooter to better fit the grip to their hand. The HK45 and 45C is a robust line of handguns with test samples going more than 45,000 rounds without major parts breakage or failures. It's the choice of a number of special operations groups from around the world, and it's also equally at home in the hands of a law enforcement officer or civilian shooters alike. So head on down to your local sporting goods store and try out any one of the HK45 models and variants. And from all of us here at HK, thanks for your time, and we'll see you on